All right, welcome back, everybody. It is April 12th, 2018, and I'm your host here today, Green Candle, Sneh bot at CryptoSteemit.com, and another exciting day in the markets. Absolutely exciting day in the markets. I think this is we needed a little win. I feel like, right, where everybody was freaking out. Everyone was worried. You know, I don't think we're out of the woods yet, right? I'm not bullish yet. I think we still have some time to go. So honestly, you know, just make sure you guys are vigilant. Set your stop losses. I don't think we're bullish until we break 12,000, and I've said that for months now. And I knew that 12,000 was a very critical level, specifically 10,000 and 12,000, very critical levels. So keep an eye out on the markets, guys. Make sure you guys are staying vigilant and not overreacting or underreacting, really. So definitely be careful there. And if you guys give me 1 second, I will. Whoops. And hold on, I am now live on Twitter. So catch me outside. I am live on Twitter. All right. All right. 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So I am back. I was just going live on Twitter really quick. Yeah, as a bounce back, it doesn't really feel right. I agree. This is a little bit too sudden. There wasn't any big news or announcements. There's a couple of conferences coming up. I definitely knew that we were headed up in the general direction. We were headed bullish, I think, in the general direction. I don't think that I don't think this is to be overlooked. I think this is generally healthy. Specifically in the 8-hour period, it was the most Bitcoin transactions ever to happen, and we'll actually go over that. And the volume, yeah, the volume was completely dead. I mean, it was completely dull. So let's go check out the volume, actually. So I was actually looking at this earlier. So this is the month of April to March. So let's actually look at the 7-day. I think actually let's look to April 1st. So we are seeing a massive spike in volume. That's just, hold on, total market. Okay, so I guess I actually have to zoom over. This is very poor design by CoinMarketCap. There should be a graph for volume, but I guess there isn't. So we're gonna have to just kind of eyeball it here. So we're at 12, 13, 11, 10, $9 billion. Not too much, and we took off. I mean, there's no other way to say it, but we kind of just took off. And that is specifically one of the reasons why we're seeing a huge market change here. Now, again, I always think that Bitcoin dominance, I was primarily a Bitcoin enthusiast and Bitcoin maximalist, right? Purveyor of sorts. And I always thought that Bitcoin should always be around 45 to 50% Bitcoin dominance. And so let's go take a look at the dominance. Hello. Welcome. A lot of old school, long time viewers here. So thank you for joining me here today. All right. I'm taking off my watch. Let's get serious here. All right. So look at that, guys. So, I mean, we were all the way down to 34. And we're just teetering and tottering. We're at 44.27 right now. 44.7 right now, and 42.7 rather. And you know, that's good. I think that let's actually look at the 7-day really quick. Or you know what's better if we just look at a month. Loading data from server. Okay. So the whole month has been very steady, right? And nothing too drastic, nothing too serious. You know, we obviously saw a nice little increase on whatever this is on, let's see, what is this? That's Litecoin. So we saw a nice increase in Litecoin usage. That's obviously very nice. Other cryptocurrencies have steadily gained power. These top 10 cryptocurrencies are, I think the wealth is much more distributed. What's up, Barrylicious? Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Barrylicious. So a lot of long-term viewers. I am back. So a little secret that I'll give you guys a little hint. A little secret of what I've been working on is our own ICO, and it's very, very cool, and I think is seriously going to impact the market hard. And what we wanted to do was we wanted to have a product out before, we wanted the groundwork broken before we get funding. I'm a developer myself, so I primarily deal in system architecture. So I tried to design and the tokenomics and the system architecture properly, where everything works out well, the wallet works well. The system doesn't have any flaws or security issues. So we'll be doing intensive audits until we release our app, but it is very, very cool. If Bot Connect is going live to pre-ICO, no, it's not Bot Connect. I wish it. Bot Connect is my personal pet project, but this is something that Sam and I have been working on for a while now, and we're keeping it very, very hush hush. But we're getting the legal entity formed. So we had the legal entity formed overseas for a while now, and now we are doing it in on stateside in another state here. So we're just buying our time and trying to hit a lot of these objectives until we actually start launching the website and white paper, which are already written. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Is Sam okay with the name? No, it's not. The name is not Bot Connect, but good try. But I think it's going to be a really cool ICO. So keep a lookout for that, guys. So that's where I've been. I've just been planning and just structuring just day and night over this ICO. No stone left unturned. I'm very critical on ICOs, so I would hope my audience is very critical on ICOs, and I'd like to release a little bit of it to you guys before we release it to the general public. So it's definitely going to be very, very cool. BitConnect is up 16%. That's pretty funny. All right, so let's go back. So cryptosomniac.com. Why am I going back to my own website? Not just because I love it. It's because we added a new feature that we haven't seen anywhere. So we added a 14-day RSI calculator. So this is the 14-day RSI calculation. We have 36 on the Bitcoin, which is still very low over the last 14 days. But if you look at the last 14 hours, you could see that Bitcoin is very, very, very overbought. This is a very short-term view, last 14 hours of price action. So if we're seeing this now, EOS, if we actually go to the 14-day and we look at EOS is very, very overbought as well. And on the 14-hour, everything else, this is a very short-term view. Everything right now is very overbought except ELF. But ELF, what is ELF? ELF is the decentralized computing, cryptocurrency, and I'm just gonna go to the 14-day now on that. So ELF was 71% on the 14-day, so it had a little bit room to drop. And this RSI, what is the RSI? RSI is the relative strength indicator. So this shows you the momentum in the last 14 days, or the intervals that you select. So right now we have 14 days and 14 hours. So this gives you a medium to long-term view on the 14-day and 14 hours. What else can you do? Well, first of all, if you're going to try to compare it to something you see on TradingView, remember, so one of the things that we're utilizing is the coagulation of exchange data that CoinMarketCap provides, and we were going to compete with CoinMarketCap on trying to get the data from there, but what they do is they just offer the data for free. So what we do is we strip all the data from CoinMarketCap and we put it into our website and put it into our own formulas. That's exactly what we do with the portfolio tracker as well, so we can get as accurate as we can. And of course we also pull from exchange data as well as looking at here. So honestly, guys, take a look at the RSI. I would highly recommend looking into that. I definitely think it's a very, very valuable tool. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. I think we are a little. I mean, that green candle's absurd. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. That green candle's absurd. So I'm gonna I'm actually gonna go back to here and let's go open up the BTC charts. So let's jump into the 12-hour here. I mean, that's huge. Let's look at the 4-hour. That's a pretty big candle, guys. That's a pretty big candle. I mean, just looking back since all the way back since February 6th, that was another big candle, but that was a huge dip, right? I haven't seen a candle out of the blue like this without a massive red candle preceding it. So we saw these massive sell-off and a huge green candle. Of course, you know, that makes sense because it was very, very oversold. And what I'm seeing here is quite ridiculous, I think. You know, it's quite ridiculous. I think you know, this RSI just completely popped up to oversold, overbought levels, very, very overbought. I would not be purchasing right now. I am not going to be purchasing right now. You know, a lot of my orders didn't get hit down there, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm just going to buy the dip again. You know, I'm in an accumulation phase. I'm not going to time the market. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put time in the market. Timing the market never works. You don't know if it's ever going to go up or down. If it goes down, you know, if you throw all your money in, if you have $1,000 and you throw all your money in and it goes down, what are you going to do? You're just going to have to ride the wave down or pull out early, and then it could bounce right back out. You know, I'm just not into that. You know, what I like to do is I like to take smart profits around 10 to 15% of my total portfolio. And I like to take, and then I like to reinvest those at the dip. So when I think there's a large accumulation phase and a large bullish pattern, I like to buy at the top, right? I like to sell at the top, or what I think is going to be the top. That's all these technical analysis are doing, is they are showing you momentum, activity, volume activity, and whether we're at the top or at the bottom, right? That's exactly what's happening. When is the red one coming? You know, we don't know that yet. Could this price be sustained? I doubt it. You know, I'd like to see a full 24-hour cycle. Why do I like to see a full 24-hour cycle before determining if this is going to be a red candle or not? Specifically because, unlike the New York Stock Exchange, which is open from 8:30 to 4:30 Eastern time, right? So everyone has to kind of, if you're a market watcher, you have to plan your day around 8:30 to 9:30. Opening bell, which is 8:30, and 4:30, which is closing bell. I said 9:30, so I apologize. So that's an 8-hour period. The crypto markets never close. So different areas, different countries have different activities, right? Different activity schedules. Usually in America, when we're awake, Asia is asleep. So, and when we go to sleep, Asia will wake up. And of course, you could only trade when you're awake, right? Unless you're doing something, just trading in your sleep, you got to tell me, because I'd love to learn. You know, here at Cryptosomniac, we say we don't sleep, but, you know, actually, you know, tell you the truth, on the team, you know, we have a team of around 20 people, here at Cryptosomniac. Go check out the Cryptosomniac Advantage if you're interested. What does the team do, Sneh? Well, they participate in the Cryptosomniac Advantage. We have two full-time technical analysis that just all they do is do technical analysis of different coins, and they're traders. They're active traders, so they'll tell you what they're doing. Of course, they're not financial advisors, but they are very good. I mean, I've made a lot of money on their calls, so you know, go take a look. Go take a look. Of course, they're not financial advisors, so you should always do your own due diligence, but it's still very cool. It's still very cool to have that kind of support structure. So go check it out. Go to cryptosomniac.com/advantage, and yeah, go check it out. It's 14 days free. If you like it, you can stay. If you don't like it, you can leave. You know, that's as simple as that. But yeah, we have a team of 20 people, and someone's always awake. Someone's always looking at the charts, and man, and like I set my notifications on in a certain chat room. We have a read-only chat room where only our technical analysis could post. I think it's brilliant. I mean, I think it's such a amazing community to be a part of. I haven't, like, we created this community because, you know, Uncle Joe and, you know, or Uncle Rahul, you know, I guess, for me, because I'm Indian, you know, he is not going to know much about cryptocurrencies or even care about it, right? The average consumer does not give a shit about cryptocurrencies. So, especially early on, I mean, Sam and I have been trading Bitcoin since early 2012. Even Sam, even earlier than me in 2011. And there wasn't really anybody to talk to other than the comp sci nerds, which I guess we were part of that group. And, you know, just a lot of some college kids, but still, it was still very skeptical. And, you know, we started building a community from then. You know, a lot of the early guys in the space, a lot of these huge Twitter guys, you know, we were speaking to them in 2013, you know, before they were small fries. You know, we were small fries, and you know, and the entire space has kind of grown with it, so it's pretty cool. All right, setting buy orders allows traders and trades during sleep. Yeah, but again, you know, if it breaks throughout a resistance level, you know, it's very hard to catch it, right? And look at that, guys. I mean, wow, that's just textbook. I mean, you guys saw me open up this, and if you looked at my last stream, you were seeing that I drew this purple line during my last stream. And look at that, guys. I mean, this is just clockwork. It essentially triggered on that purple line. Look at that. This is just like just good technical analysis here. It hit on that purple line, and what did it do? As soon as it broke through that purple line, it started soaring. Long range crypto. So we have 250 people in there right now. We charge 100. Is it 97 a month? Or if you go for the 12-month option, it's obviously much cheaper. You know, why so much? Because, you know, if you're going to get good technical analysis and good reports, so we have a report every single other day. I would say every single other day on different cryptocurrencies. And if you're going to have good reports and good technical analysis, they don't usually do it for free. So that's why we charge. We could have a free version, but you know, it would just be me, Sam, and Jason, and you know, no one wants to do anything for free, right? But I think it's worth it. I mean, if you don't like it, you could easily, you know, return it. So no worries. We broke resistance and went above the channel. What would be the buy sign? So this would have been the buy sign right here at 7,000. When we broke 7,000, that would have been the buy signal for me. Unfortunately, I was traveling. We're starting or strategizing our ICO right now. So you know, unfortunately, I was on the plane, and you know, I've been traveling nonstop. You can follow my Twitter at twitter.com/cryptobot. And guys, share this video on Facebook, retweet this video on Twitter, or leave your ERC20 address below in the comment below after this video is ended, and you're going to be eligible to win some free cryptocurrency. I'm going to give away some free cryptocurrency later on the stream to whoever retweeted, followed, or shared and left a ERC20 address on Jason's video yesterday. Okay, but let me go back to that question here. We broke resistance and went above the channel. What would be the buy sign? Okay, so the 7,000 was the buy sign, but let's see what's going on, right? Let's look at this 4 hours. Looks pretty good. Still looking pretty stagnant. The MACD kind of tapering off. That's not too bad. Let's look at the 2 hour. 2 hours well tapering off. Let's look at that hourly though, huh? Hourly tapering off as well. We're losing a lot of steam, a lot of momentum. Actually, a sell signal coming in through the hourly. I'm not going to be selling on this hourly. I don't think it's. I think it's a little bit too early here. But if you wanted to sell right now, I think you could get a better price within a few hours. That's what I think. If you really wanted to swing trade that closely, you could do that. But you know, it's risky, and you have to be awake. You know, if you're planning on going to sleep, I wouldn't. You could sell now and then have a buy order, but again, you know, you may be buying at a loss if it does start to rally again. Do you think this is a dead cat bounce or the real thing? I think it's a dead cat bounce. Absolutely. What is a dead cat bounce? So I'm just gonna Google it real quick. I don't even think I don't even want to try drawing it. There's so many nice images out there. So a dead cat bounce is essentially a bull trap. So you think it's breaking bullish and it breaks right back down, right? You think it's breaking bullish and then it breaks right back down. I don't think we're gonna break 8,000. I honestly don't think we're breaking 8,000 without significant more volume. The stochastic RSI dropping. Wow, actually this is not too bad. Let's look at the 2 hour. 2 hours still incredibly high here, 97 in the stochastic RSI. So we're still obviously still at our top here. Can we continue to rally? I don't think it's out of the question. I don't think it's out of the question that we could continue to rally. But based on this volume, we're going to need a consistent supply of buyers, and I don't see that happening without some sort of news or anything. And yeah, this is my new water bottle. It's really cool. It's got double walls, and no, not double walls as in buy and sell walls. It's got like double walls in here, and it keeps your water cool all day. I've never had one of these, and it's incredible. If you don't have one of these, cash out some crypto and buy one of these, because for like 24 hours you could have cold water. You know, you could come back to it in 24 hours and have cold water. Anyways, what's up, Crypto Somniac? What's up, guys? What's up? Yeah, I haven't done a stream in a while. We're streaming on Twitter and Facebook as well. So if I'm kind of saying something different, hold on. If I'm saying something different, you know, just know that I'm streaming on all these different platforms. So sorry about that, guys, if you're confused. Hey, like what kind of questions is he answering? Yeah, those are the questions I'm answering are from different people on different platforms. So yeah, sorry about that. Are you still in Verge, or have you sold all of it with the recent uptrend? So so I had around 5 million Verge very early on. I mean, I bought this thing for $1,000. I bought 5 million for like $1,000. So I was very happy when I sold it, a lot of it at the quarter, right? But what am I seeing now on Verge especially? Let's go look at Verge. So Verge, the 14-day is 73. That's incredibly high. That's incredibly high, and it's at 9 cents. This is ridiculous. I mean, they have hacks, they have scandals, they have McAfee pumps, and still people are thinking, hey, let me go buy some Verge because I don't know anything about anything, and it looks cheap. You know how dumb that sounds? It looks cheap, but people do this. I shit you not, people do this. Why do they do this? There's a fundamental misunderstanding with a lot of newbies coming into the space. They go in and they're like, oh wow, Cardano's super cheap. You know, Cardano's super cheap. Let's go actually look at that. Where's Cardano? Oh, whoops. Let me just give this a refresh here. All right. Cardano is at 7, number 7 here, 21 cents. It was at 14 cents. What a bargain. All right. The guru, who is my dad, actually, hold on. I'm just going to put it up to the camera if I can. My dad texted me. All right, hold on. Let me see if this actually works. I don't even know if this would actually work. Let me expand this now. Oh, come on. All right. Okay. All right. Bear with me here, guys. Okay. Come on, focus on it. Focus. All right. Are they apps that I could download? Binance's. How did you hear about Cardano? Oh, there it is. What a beast! Monday at 2:46. How can I buy Cardano? Coinbase did not have the option to buy them. What a beast! My dad, the legend. And what did I do? I actually bought Cardano. If he's hearing about Cardano just now and he does not give a shit about cryptocurrencies, no person could give less shits than my dad. But apparently he does now because he saw it on CNBC. And if he bought and he was like, hey, I'm getting excited about Cardano, I was like, holy shit, like I'm going to get in like right now. So I got in at 14 cents. I bought a little at 14 cents. I accumulated, and now it's at 21 cents. So shout out to Papa Bot, the real daddy Sneh. You know, he's in Philly right now. So fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. All right. The bots are pumping Verge. It's all bot orders from the sell wall. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty interesting. Let's go check it out. Let's go. So this is the analysis on Bitcoin. I know it was a crude analysis, but let's start going to other coins. Let's go it off. All right. Let's go to ETH USD. ETH rallying hard here. Moving average. This is a 100-day moving average, still very far away from the 100-day moving average. Obviously, we took a beating. We took an absolute beating on Ethereum. But look at that, guys. I mean, I'm not doing anything here, right? I am just stating the facts of what I'm seeing here, and we're going to look at the lazy bear squeeze momentum. So remember, the lazy bear squeeze momentum kind of shows what pattern we're kind of breaking into. And remember, the market follows cyclical movements. The market follows cyclical movements. So what does that mean? So I'm looking at the lazy bear squeeze momentum, and I'm going to just expand this a little bit. Hopefully you guys could all see this. All right. So here it is. Hold on. Let me actually expand this. There it is. Okay. All right. Hopefully you guys could see that. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we had a 3 green cycle, 1, 2, 3. But we had a green cycle, and then we had a red cycle, right? Which is a red cycle, which is a sell-off. So right around there, the tipping point where bright green is buying a lot of buy pressure, and the dark green is waning buy pressure or sell pressure. So dark green and bright red are bad. You know, for pricing, of course, unless you're shorting it, unless you're margin trading and shorting it. Bright green and dark red are good, and we are seeing a consistent level of dark red almost now to the point of crossover on this lazy bear squeeze momentum. So what does that mean to me? I think that means we may be in a bullish cycle coming up for Ethereum. Why do I think that? Well, if you look historically, so let's go look at historically, and let's go look historically here. So let's look at actually let's actually do 3 days, because I don't think all right. What in tarnation? All right. Okay, so that's interesting. I wonder why it's not loading. Okay. Anyways, TradingView doesn't want to load for me. But what you would have seen is before consensus and almost during consensus. What is consensus? It is the world's largest and most anticipated blockchain conference ever. You know, it's consensus is it. Consensus is the granddaddy of conferences, right? So a lot of companies start having huge releases there. There are a lot of great announcements there. So that is what consensus is. And yeah, so that's what I'm saying, guys. It is huge, and look at that MACD on the 3-day. Wow. That looks incredible. Look at that. So we are seeing a bottoming off, and we're seeing it, we're coming back to it, and that looks really healthy to me, guys. We just hit a buy signal 2 days ago. So yeah, what? No, but I've been buying Ethereum for a while on Coinbase. I thought. Let's go to Poloniex then. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Yeah, you are right. Okay. You're completely right. Yeah. So look at that, guys. So we had a drop off come March, and look at that. Come March, we had a little bit of a drop off, and then April, we saw a steadily increase. Back in 2016, and 2017 was the same way. So let's go look at 2017. Again, 2017, I would say, is of the breakout year, really, and it was in May, right? Right around May. Actually, it was in early June, late May. So we saw a complete rally from a stagnant period for Ethereum, and so we could continue to see that. Could this be another bear trap? Absolutely, it could be another bear trap. I'm not bullish on the market until Bitcoin breaks 12,000. I don't think we are. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. So you guys got to be hesitant, guys. I mean, don't listen to anybody. Definitely don't listen to me. I know that sounds weird, but you should be doing your own research. You should be educating yourself. You should be educated yourself, right? So keep an eye out for that. Right. Don't go listening to any YouTuber, any quote unquote technical analysis. Let me show you the sheer ridiculousness of these professional technical analysis, right? And again, these professional technical analysis, most of them are very humble. These are their predictions, but some of them, they're just like, nah, this is gonna happen, like I'm the best, XYZ. But again, no one really knows what's gonna happen, right? So let's go over here. And again, I look at TradingView a lot, guys. I look at TradingView a lot, and I like to compare myself, what other people are thinking here. So this is for BTC USD, and this was, for example, let's look at this. Let's look at something a little bit older. It's 2 hours ago. Huh. I'm gonna search for this. All right. For example, this one's on the top page. This is 22 hours ago. So he thought it was going down. This guy, Magic Poop Cannon. He's actually pretty decent. And he gives a great technical summary here. But guess what happened? He was completely off. He thought it was going to break down, and guess what it did? It did the exact opposite what he said it was going to do. It actually broke out. So again, you got to make sure you are doing your own due diligence. It's your money at the end of the day. All these predictions, all these technical analysis, it's all a game at the end of the day, right? This is all a game at the end of the day. And people are trying to play it as best as they could. Like, for example, whales destroy shorts. So yeah, so they already had this. So wow, okay, this guy might be spot on. It could break down to 6,000 levels, and I don't think I don't think we've seen the last of the 6K mark, right? I think that Bitcoin is going to go back down to the 6,000s. And I definitely think that is a very, very, very valid possibility. All right, so let's go. So if you guys want, if you're over on YouTube, you can leave a comment. This is a live stream, guys. So if you're watching this is completely unrehearsed. And I'm looking at you, and if you want to see a coin reviewed, we're going to do some coin reviews right now, technical analysis reviews right now. Nothing too major to really talk about here, other than everything is pumping up. But again, I think that pump up was because of Bitcoin. I don't think these other cryptocurrencies really deserve to be pumped up that much. Other than Cardano, I think Cardano was very, very undervalued. I thought, this is a steal at 14 cents, so I stole some at 14 cents. What's the play on EOS right now? Okay, so what's the play on EOS? What's the play on EOS? So let's go look at EOS. I love EOS. I mean, I do love EOS because, it's shrouded in mystery. But what people don't understand is that $1 billion that they're raising, they get a lot of flack from it. it's going right back into venture capital, which, you know, is good and bad, but, you know, what the hell? Like, you don't need $1 billion for a platform to raise on a platform, but they are funding projects with it is good. But guys, people are corruptible, so I just don't trust it. I honestly don't trust EOS that much. I'm much rather like things like Cardano, but we'll see. EOS has some good technology behind it, right? All right, so we got ICX, Decred. All right, so let's look at EOS first. EOS, BTC, and let's look at it on. No, Binance doesn't have that much data on it. Let's look at it on Bitfinex. What happened to Kraken? Oh, it's still there. Okay, it's still there. All right, so EOS is on Bitfinex and the 100-day moving average. Cross with the 100-day moving average. Look at that. Perfectly zoomed up, not too bad. Again, huge airdrop news about EOS, so you'll see a lot of hype coming up for EOS very soon. Token swap is coming up soon as well. So what is a token swap? So what a lot of cryptocurrencies do is they issue Ethereum tokens because it's so easy to launch off of, and they issue the tokens and they crowdfund. So they're saying, hey, this is our white paper, this is what we plan to do. If you like it, invest in us. And by investing in us, you could have potential more gains, right? That's essentially what you're doing. An investment, you're expecting a return on your some sort of value, right? So that's what's happening with EOS soon. Is that in midsummer around Q2 they're gonna have a token swap for EOS for the actual EOS token. So right now it's an ERC20 token. It's going to be going on its own blockchain, right? Its own ledger. So that's what basically a lot of the hype around EOS is going to come down to. Oh, and I refreshed it by accident. My bad. Let's wait for this bad boy to load. All right. All right, so MACD looking very positive. I don't think it's breaking down anytime soon, but let's look at a closer angle. Look at that, guys. Look at that sell-off right here. That's why you go into the shorter intervals. You weren't able to identify a sell-off when, wow, holy crap, that RSI is huge. 93? That's incredible. That's huge, yeah. Anyways, we're seeing a sell-off, of course. Do I see it selling off too hard? What we're going to do actually right now is we're going to be drawing a Fibonacci retracement, and let's see what's happening. I actually like this. This is pretty local for me. Whoops. So what do I think is going to happen? I don't think we're going to break down that low, actually. Let's actually hit it off the last time it crossed here. And this is actually a pretty unique tool to use too. Let's actually go look at that. So I'm going to insert an indicator, and what you could do, you could follow along if you'd like, is moving average cross. So MA cross. And now you could go back into it. So right now it's that light green line here. So I'm actually going to hide this, and we're going to moving average cross. So there's two lines and the cross. All right, so we'll make it nice light blue for the cross, and we'll make that red. That's fine. Whoops. Now we go into the source code, and we could put what the hell? Why can't I delete this? Oh, interesting. I haven't done any. Okay, hold on, guys. I forgot how to do this. Hold on. All right. Well, obviously I don't know how to do it right now. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right. Well, that was unfortunate, but what I was trying to do is trying to cross it with the 100 and the the one, right? So the 100 and the one. So the one candle cross, which is the active price charting, right? Active price. So that's okay. I'll figure it out next stream. I apologize for that, guys. I just forgot about it. I haven't done it in so long. But anyways, so the 100-day moving average here, or 100 candle moving average here, looks pretty steady. I don't think we cross it again, but I think that is a decent point where you could re-enter back. That 0.618 level is pretty low here, so. And I did increase it one fold already. So am I willing to increase it much more? I don't think so. I think what we do is we kind of bounce off that 0.001 level. So what am I going to say right now? If there is a buy order to be placed, I might do this myself actually. If you want to buy at under okay, this is going to be saved. Let's save this. So if we ever come back to EOS on EOS at Bitfinex, this will be saved. All right. So now we have some more questions here. What do you think of the GVT Alpha trading platform? I really like it. There's a lot of bugs right now. I don't have account, but I have somebody's account. You know what I mean? I have access to it. I'm not trying to give too much away here, but yeah, let's actually go take a look at it. Actually, before I even do that, let's actually Genesis Vision Quant Stamp. This is actually very, very interesting. So I was looking at this actually the other day, and there are some vulnerabilities that were found in the GVT code. But again, it's still an alpha, and again, it's only an assertion failure. I don't think assertion failures are really that critical. Again, if it was a self-destructing contract or had some timestamp dependency, if you're looking at smart, first of all, I'm going too into depth here. I apologize, but assertion failures, I don't think there's too much to worry about there. I think it can easily be cleaned up. You could look right here. If you do, they have open source code, so you could go take a look at it in GitHub. So you can take a look at it, and you can see what the problem is and what the failure was here. So found in line 28. So you could go to line 28, and you can see how they triggered it. Right? They did a validation test on it, and they found some assertion failures. And again, this is pretty cool. I mean, you guys could go check out QuantStamp. After I learned all this about QuantStamp, I really liked it, and so what I did is I bought some more QuantStamp. So yeah, very, very cool. I think having a smart contract audited like this, it's very, very cool. And that's why I did buy some more QuantStamp. Could this pump be trigger for a major bull run? Absolutely, I think it could be. But do I think we're off to the races here? I'm not selling anything right now. That's how on edge this market is right now. And let's go take a look at it. Actually, let's look at it at the end, right? But what I wanted to do right now is I wanted to give away some free cryptocurrency. Why do I want to give away some free cryptocurrency? Because that's what we do every single stream. Okay, so let's do random number generator. 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter, 3 for YouTube. So Facebook it is. So let me open up Facebook, and let's see how many people shared the video from yesterday. All right. sorry, Sneh. Do you think the acceptance of Bitcoin by high-ranking Islam officials who said Bitcoin now passes Sharia law can be bought and do anything with the rise today? Maybe. I don't know. I did not know that happened. I'm not Muslim, actually. I'm not really anything, but that's interesting. Yeah, I know with Sharia law, if I'm not mistaken, it needs to be backed by a certain amount of value, right? And Bitcoin isn't backed by any certain amount of value. So if you looked at that scam coin called 1 gram, they backed each coin by a gram of gold, which is essentially what DigixDAO is doing. So yeah. What about DGB Wanchain Doggy coin? Okay. So a lot of questions here over on Twitter, Facebook as well, and I've been trying to monitor them. So let's look at Jason's video. So we had, wow, okay, so all right, so make sure you guys share and retweet for a chance to win some free crypto. We only had 3 shares, so we're actually gonna repick again. So let's repick again. So 3, that's YouTube. Let's go take a look at YouTube here. All right, let's look at this. Sorry guys, let me give away some free crypto real quick, and we'll be right back. It's gonna take me like 2 seconds. All right, hold on. All right, so let's go. So this is the video. Let me bring this down here. All right, so this is the video, and I'm gonna do a random comment picker. I do everything decentralized, guys. My friends aren't the winners, right? So I'm gonna do this live in front of you guys. So let's go to random comment picker, and whoever, let's start it. Killing it, Jason. John Donahue. Let me save this. And after the stream, I'm going to be sending you some free cryptocurrency. So congratulations, John Donahue. All you have to do is comment. If you want to know something, or coin reviewed, or some thoughts that you wanted to share, leave a comment and your ERC20 address, and you'll be eligible to win some free cryptocurrency. As simple as that. All right, so let's go back to the markets here. So let's go take a look. So ICX. So we had a question on ICX, and we're going to go over ICX. What is ICX? ICX is Icon. Some decent news coming out from ICX. I think it's still really, really speculative. I think way more speculative than things like Cardano and EOS even. So let's go take a look. ICX didn't really have that pump that everybody else did, right? So look at that. We had a green buy signal on the 10th. RSI kind of increasing here. This looks good. I would accumulate some ICX here. I think it's not too bad of a buy, but again, you really have to believe in the coin if you wanted to pick up some ICX. Ontology going up more. I think Ontology is going to go up more, yeah. But I can't justify buying it at close to $5. I think it's way too overvalued right now. Way too overvalued. Unless somebody knows something that I don't. I think Ontology is so overvalued. Let's go take a look at Ontology. So we're gonna go to the 4 hours, so we're able to see some more data. Wow. Okay. Wow. So I think Ontology is still. Wow. Look at that. It's barely had any sell-off. So if you would have bought it at any time in the history of Ontology, you would have been profitable. You understand that? There's been barely any sell-off, but look at that, guys. So we're coming up to the end of a 4-hour cycle here. So this is a midterm cycle here. RSI is stochastic RSI is very low. We may be hitting another buy signal soon. This is looking fantastic for ontology. We could have a very nice rally for ontology if this continues to happen. But if we look at this hourly, wow, even the hourly looks amazing. So do I believe in ontology? Absolutely. What they're doing is they control V Neo. So pretty much copied all of the Neo code base, and they fixed a lot of the issues, like first of all, throughput. Second of all, node structuring. So more of a delegated proof of stake structuring, which is better. We know it's better. We've seen Steemit. We've seen Steemit. We've seen BitShares. We've seen Arc do amazing on the delegated proof of stake algorithm. And ontology is going to be incorporating some of that. And it's, first of all, right now, if I wanted to create a smart contract on Ethereum, you know how much it would cost me? $0. Absolutely free. Do you know how much ontology it would cost me to start? How much Neo it would cost me to start, or how much money it would cost me to start a contract on Neo? It's 500 gas. So let's go take a look at how much gas is right now. $18. So 18 times 500. So 18. So that's around $9,000, guys. $9,000 to start a simple smart contract on Neo. That's a barrier to entry to a lot of entrepreneurs, for example, in less developed countries. So I think ontology is going to supersede Neo, but Neo's not going anywhere. I think ontology is going to be a huge contender, but the ontology, when ontology gets released, when Neo gets released, when EOS gets released, it's not going to go up. It's not going up against the old Ethereum. It's going to be up against the Ethereum with Plasma. That's proof of stake, like a brand new Ethereum essentially. And it's not going up to old Neo either. Neo's going to have so many projects on it and so many more developers restructuring that organization. Dongfei's restructuring that organization. And again, remember, having a community and simply hard forking is much easier than starting a brand new cryptocurrency and having a whole new name. You have that brand recognizability. EOS scam, Sneh for president. I think that's Jack K, and welcome Jack K. Brother from the north here, over in Canada. So fantastic stuff. Is Neurochain the best AI project to date? I wouldn't. First of all, AI. So if you're going to put a speculative nature into blockchain, blockchain is speculative. All right, blockchain is speculative. Whether you like it or not, it's tokenization of blockchain projects is speculative. We haven't seen any major company adopt it. We've seen major companies adopt their own blockchain. Okay, that's good. That's good. Their own centralized blockchain for consensus purposes, whether it be for supply chain management or some sort of shipping logistics. We've seen that, right? Blockchain is here to stay, but our token is here to stay. Very speculative. And on top of that, you're going to give me AI speculation. So I got to be like a true believer of AI, or specifically that company, because AI is constantly changing, right? The artificial intelligence realm here. If you're a top developer in the artificial intelligence realm, you're not doing blockchain projects. You're just not. Blockchain is completely inefficient. It's very, very inefficient, and it's costly, especially with that much communication and that many transactions really happening, right? If our brain was a blockchain, you know, we're making thousands of electrical synapses per second, right? I think even millions maybe, right? And if you consider each synapse a transaction, you're gonna be broke real fast. You know, maybe I'm already broke, you know, if each electrical synapse, you know, this is fun. Let's look at this. How many electrical synapses in brain? Is synapses the right word? How about how many electrical in brain? you know, this is taking too long, and I don't want to waste your guys' time. So let's just keep going through cryptocurrencies. All right. Zilliqa. Yeah, so Zilliqa and Ontology. Those I'm really looking forward to. Of course, I'm looking at Cardano and EOS as well. I think everyone is looking forward to those projects. But not many people are talking about Ontology and Zilliqa that much. Cyber Kenobi. Wow, everyone out of the woodworks. Thank you guys for joining me here today. You know, I haven't streamed in a while, you know, working on my own project here, working on our own ICO, really. You know, some details maybe to come out soon. You know, just trying to figure out logistics, infrastructure, legal. And we found an amazing lawyer, an amazing lawyer. It's not cheap, but he is amazing. And we want to make sure it's a quality product. And we're going to release a product. We're going to release the product, the first initial stage of the product, before we do a crowd sale. So, and, you know, we're not looking for, you know, we're obviously looking for funding, but we want to show the kind of quality of work that will precede us, really. And of course, you know, I'm a systems engineer, automation engineer here. So, you know, we want to make sure it's beautiful. We want to make sure that it's audited properly. So let's go take a look at some other things. But that's what I've been doing, guys. So I apologize for not being on too lately. Juan TA. Juan Chain is so new. And what do I think about new things? Juan Chain has a lot of hype to build up to. But I've seen him at so many conferences. And they're cool people. They're really nice, good people. But again, I'm still more of an Origin Trail fanboy. That's the end of the day for me, really. Sup, Sneh? Ladyboy City asks, how does Ubic and Shift look to you? So Ubic actually, I'm not a fan of Ubic. I think it's a kind of a little bit of a scam, really. We'll look into Cash and we'll look into Zilliqa soon. Wangcoin, and we have a question over here on Facebook, and that is Litecoin. So we'll go over Litecoin as well. So lots of people talking about Zilliqa lately. Yes, Zilliqa lately. So Wangcoin. I don't know what Wangcoin is. Am I getting trolled? I think I'm getting trolled. I just spent a second Googling it. Damn it. All right. All right. Let's go take a look at Litecoin first. I think more people would like to see that before. Wow. Look at that. Compared to Bitcoin, Litecoin actually suffered. That's how good Bitcoin's doing today. So look at the USD value. USD value obviously increasing. Looks good. But let's go back to the BTC. What am I doing here? I only care about BTC value. Not the greatest. Not the greatest thing for Litecoin. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours still. I would wait for a confirmation. Let's look at a closer look. Yeah, I would wait for a confirmation to buy some more Litecoin. I think you should be able to pick it up much cheaper. Maybe not too much cheaper. Maybe around that 0.0158 mark or 0.0156 mark. It really depends on where the walls really are, and obviously with that whole number psychology 0.016, it's going to have some resistance trying to break down from there. But I think we could break down from there, especially on Litecoin. I think Bitcoin has some more room to rally. All right. There are approximately 100 billion neurons in the human brain. But like, what are the connections? You know those, like the little diagram? I'm thinking like they're like they make they're pretty much communicating with each other. So how many? Okay, so over 100 trillion synapses. Holy shit. Okay, well, I would be so broke. I would be broke in like 30 seconds. I would be if I had to pay that many transaction fees. So AI, a long time to go. You know, we'll see. We'll see. That it was this. Why this was brought up was because AI is speculative, and that's what I'm trying to portray to you guys. That I'm not too into AI projects because, you know, I think, you know, crowdsourcing especially is overrated when it comes to decision making. Not when it comes to consensus, but when it comes to random decision making. So, all right. Positive vibes, man. Tomorrow we'll be approaching 9K. So, of course, I want it to go to 9K. I don't want Bitcoin to fail, but I just want to make sure that I'm not over leveraging myself or telling all my loyal viewers to over leverage themselves to go ahead and buy Bitcoin. You know, because it's a choppy day right now. Choppy day. All right, guys. I think that does it for me here today. Leave a comment below after this video is complete, and I read all the comments personally. So let me know. If I didn't cover something that you really wanted me to cover, I know I'll go over Zilliqa tomorrow. And of course, thanks so much for watching again, guys. And if you are interested in our community, you know, we spoke about that earlier on this stream. We have around 20 full-time. Well, we have like 6 full-time employees in the Cryptosonic Advantage. It is a trading discussion group. Very cool. You know, very active. So if you are looking for a community and getting to know people one-on-ones and having a debate about cryptocurrencies and technical analysis on almost every coin, come check out the Cryptosonic Advantage. I'm on there all the time. I haven't been on there for the last week. Well, I have been on there, but for the last week it's been a little bit intermittent because, you know, we're just strategizing every time I travel. You know, it gets hard to do it, but we have 2 full-time employees, 2 full-time technical analysis that are fantastic. I would dare to say they're better than me, maybe, you know, but go check them out. Test them out. You know, throw anything at them, and I'm sure they'll give you a pretty decent analysis. So go check that out, cryptosomniac.com/advantage. And again, this is Green Candle. This is Snehbot. My name's not Green Candle, but it's a cool nickname. I don't know why. You know, every time I have Green Candle in the title, I keep saying that. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to share this on Facebook, retweet this on Twitter, and leave a comment below on YouTube and to win some free cryptocurrency next stream. So again, thanks again for sharing Jason's video earlier, and Jason's been doing a fantastic job, so shout out to Jason as well. So yeah, take it easy, guys. This is Sneh here at cryptosomniac.com. Peace out, y'all.